Hello everybody, welcome. And it's solar eclipse day today. And even though it's very late here in Athens, it's almost midnight, I really wanted to connect with you today because it's a power day. And we're at the beginning of an opportunity for a new cycle for you, for something new to happen in your life. Now, the great thing about a solar eclipse is it brings you an opportunity for new beginnings, to bring something new into your life through setting a clear intention. So today is the day to think clearly about what are my intentions, and then let's look at what the energy of Cancer and Capricorn is bringing for us over this next year. So if you like, we've got eclipses now and the middle of July. So one now in Cancer, middle of July, and one at the end of the year on 25th of December, and one at the middle of January, and then another one in the middle of 2020. So this is the day today, if you can, to really set clear intentions. Personal ones, as well as wider ones. Maybe for you, for the global community, because we are now a global community. And what I think is that we don't yet realize the power that we have together. That when we really come together in ways like this, together on a live stream, together where we're co-creating, coming into funneling our energies in a power way that is for the good for everybody. There's something really powerful about setting the intentions together here online. So I'm keen to hear from you. What are your intentions? What do you want to create? For me this morning, I post regularly on Instagram at Barbara Gold 111 if you want to join me. I'm posting a 1-minute astro soundbite almost every day, pretty much. And so I just got finished saying that this is a time, it's Cancer, it's Cancerian, it's about our wider human family, seeing that we are one another's brothers and sisters. Now, it's all very well to say, well, I hadn't got done with saying it more than about 10 minutes later. And I'd spent a few hours preparing my house for the carpet cleaners to come. So I'd moved all the furniture, I'd dismantled my office, and I was ready. And I'm looking at the time and I'm thinking, where are they? They usually come early. I only have them once a year, but they're early, usually. Time's going on, I'm calling the office. Oh, they're on the way, they're on the way. They show up and they don't have the cleaning machine. And I'm like, this is an eclipse day. So did I feel like they were my brothers and sisters initially? What was my knee-jerk reaction? It was like, bloody hell. I've delayed clients, postponed people, dismantled the house, and they're not going to do it today. So I realized, okay, these are people. There's just been a human mistake. I make plenty of mistakes of my own all the time. Am I going to get into judgment and being right about it, or just say, okay, it's a solar eclipse day. I'm having to walk my talk. When I said that I really wanted to be able to see people as my brothers and sisters, everybody. And it's not so easy. But eventually, we did get to be friends. Didn't take long, really. But just notice that reaction. Yes, feeling tired. Definitely. I've been zonking around today. Time to time it's been like vroom. So don't be surprised if you are feeling tired. Yes, there, Tony, you want to attract paying great clients. Yeah, what are the things that you holding off putting your privacy fence due to retrograde? Probably yes. Probably a good idea. Attracting a wonderful man that's perfect for you and your son. Great, Tony's really getting into this. Clear intentions. Maybe you've got an intention to stop smoking. Maybe you've got a clear intention to start doing some new exercise. Maybe you've got a clear intention to learn the piano, to learn to sing, to write. Come on, guys, share the things that you are intending now. Let's use belief in yourself. Great. Let's use the energy of this eclipse. And it's been a really quite a challenging day in many ways. And most of Athens at the moment is just clogged up with traffic. There's roadworks just about everywhere, and even if you're trying to take an alternative route, everybody else on their GPS is following that one as well. Writing a bestseller, nurturing your health, loving your enemies, attracting love, being the greatest version of yourself, having balance and harmony in your emotions, to balance work and home. Now that would be very significant. Work and home, the Cancer and Capricorn eclipses. To finish the book you started, great. More yoga in your life. Finding a new job. Oh, there's so many wonderful intentions that you can put into place, especially today around these next few days. It's like a power hub. You know when you've got a socket and you've got several sockets together? This is lots of sockets together. Using food for fuel and not to comfort your emotions. Great. These are all wonderful, wonderful intentions. Great. To be more in nature. My intention is to, as I said it on my Instagram feed, to find my tribe, the people who resonate with me. And many of you, I feel, must be my tribe. You must be. You wouldn't be tuning in with me now and being excited about it. Loving your food. So one of the challenges is around Cancer and Capricorn. Cancer has everything to do with food and nourishment and nurturing. Yes, thank you, you're my tribe. Yeah! Love it. Happy birthday, 60th today. Yes, you want to find your purpose. So Cancer, nurturing, loving. How do you nurture yourself? Perhaps there could be a clear intention to learn how to nurture yourself better. And in turn, the more you can nurture yourself, the more you can nurture others and be kind and gentle to others. So Cancer is the mother energy, this protective energy. What do you need to do to protect yourself? And that could just be protecting yourself from yourself, really. Because most of the time, I know for myself, I'm doing things and getting in my own way. It's got nothing to do with anybody else at all. I'm thinking all kinds of things. Oh, you know, this person hasn't called me. Do they still love me? Have they abandoned me? All those emotions coming up. And again, emotional. This is an emotional eclipse. Do expect emotions to come up at this time, especially with the Cancerian energy. You might find yourself thinking about the past, thinking about a past love. Yeah. So the more you can remember to nurture yourself. So for example, maybe you're just carrying on working, you're not stopping, you're not taking a break. You're not just relaxing and looking at the birds or the flowers. Tonight when I got home, quite honestly, it was really hairy on the roads today, with people getting very impatient. Great, Andrea, you're intending to stop smoking. Yeah, and find your man. So the roads were crazy, with all kinds of motorbikes pulling out and doing very dangerous manoeuvres. And when I got home, I really said a deep prayer of thanks that I got home in one piece, and that I'd been nurtured by the universe, I'd been taken care of. So there's a certain trusting that you're being taken care of. That's one way of nurturing yourself, to trust that you're being taken care of. Yes, thank you. I am careful on the road. You have to be here in Greece. They're crackers. And so, how can you relax into your body and feel nurtured? I've got a friend who's recently had a baby, 2 of them actually, and they're breastfeeding all the time, you know. Babies are, you know, and it's lovely. And you can see the baby just, all the tension drops away. That milk, that food is like manna from heaven, and the child just relaxes. So what food can you give to yourself so that you can just relax? What gives you that feeling of getting mother's milk? And can you give that to yourself? What would you describe it to be? So that's the Cancerian energy. Bringing out that nurturing, because we all want nurturing. Everybody wants to be treated gently and lovingly and kindly. And then it's about nurturing everything in your life, becoming really conscious. I think that this is part of what Eckhart Tolle and these people that talk about living in the moment is about, is being aware that everything around you can be of nourishment to you. Everything. How are you treating your food? How are you chopping the vegetables? How are you eating the food? How are you appreciating the food? Everything that is sensual, everything that is physical, everything that touches your body And of course, again, we don't want to get hurt. There's this fear about being hurt, being judged. And I think it's just a matter of saying, hey, you know what? I'll find a way to nurture myself, no matter what is happening around me. I will try not to take things too personally. That's one of my intentions. I'm going to really put that one out. I am not going to take things too personally. If somebody doesn't say hello, if somebody doesn't respond to emails quickly, people don't return a call. I've got a friend, a dear friend, and I know she's traveling and she's moving to Paris. But I'm really a little bit peeved that she's not let me know she's arrived and that she's okay. Because she would have arrived yesterday. So it's like I can feel this thing that comes up around wanting to know someone's all right. I've not heard, so there's this whole thing around taking things personally, and didn't that person find 2 minutes just to say that she's okay? And really just realizing, hey, you know what? I'm not the focus of somebody else's entire world, and it's okay with me. Because I also cannot make one person the entire focus of my world. I too get busy. So this is just something that I'm grappling with and learning, and let's say the intention now at this eclipse is to try to remember when I start getting those emotions, those Cancerian emotions. Exactly, Helena, she's not doing it on purpose, you're right. But when those emotions come up of like, oh, why isn't this person in touch, and all those kinds of things, I can begin to detach from that energy that is needing something from another person. To continue to keep giving and noticing the neediness. Not saying it's easy, but I'm setting out that intention. The other intention I'm setting out is to try my very best not to be so judgmental, quickly jumping to conclusions about somebody's actions. Just like the carpet men who didn't show up today. And the fact that the boss didn't say sorry to me immediately. I felt that was another thing. What's that about? He didn't apologise. But yes, great intention to make every moment precious. Like the moments that we're spending here together. For me, it's precious. I've come awake. I was nodding off, actually. But the Pleiadians encouraged me. They said, just do it. So I said, okay. I'm just doing it. And I'm glad I'm here with you, and I'm glad you're here with me. Thank you for joining me. It's nourishing to be together in this energy. So maybe it's sweet things that you like, and you're going to give yourself permission to have sweet things sometimes and not berate yourself. If you do eat some ice cream or a piece of cake, then enjoy it. Yes. Thank you for coming online with me. So, this thing around judging is a real one. I notice that I'm just really quick to do it, especially with drivers, Greek drivers. Keep asking me whether the eclipse is bad for Leos. The eclipse, they're neither good nor bad. It's just how you choose to deal with your internal world. That's the key. How are you dealing with yourself internally? Which is why this Cancerian energy, because I'm Cancer rising, goodness I know I'm super sensitive with everything and everybody. And so it's a moon energy. It's about tuning into your rhythms. Resting when you need to rest. Having your emotions. If something comes out, let it out. Cancerians often, they want to sidestep it. Can you set more than one intentions? Yes, of course. But set important ones. Ones that can change your life. Because these can. If you really don't take things too personally, I'm speaking to myself here, I'm with you guys on this, okay? And not be so quick to judge people. This will change your life overnight. If you become aware of everything that's nourishing you. There's so much around you right here, right now, that's nourishing you. I feel very nourished by my blouse. I love this blouse. And when I wear it, I really feel loved. I love it. What do you wear that makes you feel loved? It can be clothes. It can be food. It can be listening to music. It can be being in nature. It's about really being as aware as you can about what makes you feel loved, what gives you that sense of mother love where you can relax. Yeah, you see the infant just going to sleep on the breast of the mother. What can you do to remind yourself time and again, especially when you start to feel anxious? That anxious feeling. Going hiking, beautiful. For me, it's going off playing table tennis. I love that. Takes my mind off all the swimming emotions of the day. What can you have that just takes you away? Ride the waves of the life tribe. Yeah. A lot of you are asking for a Pleiadian message. So I will bring them in just in a few minutes, okay? If more of you want it, all right? So let's have a little vote here. Who wants the peas? All right? And if there's not much of a consensus, then I've got a big list, actually. I'm going to be doing another video just to let you know with the Pleiadians, because many of you have kindly sent in questions. So I appreciate that, and I'll be doing a separate Q&A. So, okay, thank you. So gardening makes you happy. Great! Do that. Okay, wow. All right, so there is certainly popularity to bring in the peas. Okay, well, they were the ones that insisted I stayed up late and do this with you. So thank you for your vote. And okay, all right, I'll bring them in. I'm bringing them in. Woo! We are delighted to be with you all today. It's a pleasure, it really is. And we want you to let yourself speak whatever it is you need to speak. Many times you don't speak it out. You say it, but not what you're truly feeling. You don't speak the truth of what you feel. You go around the houses a little bit. Yes? Instead of being quite frank about what it is that you are feeling and seeing and experiencing. And we would suggest you do it on your own first, and then do it with others. Yes, practice a little, yes? A little bit like practicing scales on a piano. You practice and then you do the concert. So this would be the dress rehearsal, to be able to speak what it is you are truly feeling. Speak it out, because words are power. As you see here, doing a video and us speaking with you, it's power. And when you speak out loud what is going on with you inside, you heal yourself quickly. It is a mechanism for healing, and it is a quick mechanism. But there is a tendency in most human beings not to share exactly what is going on. You've practiced so well hiding what is going on with you that now you believe what it is that you are saying, when in fact it is not the entire contents of what you are feeling. Do you see what we mean? We're going to bring Barbara back. She needs a little feedback. Yeah. Yes, you can speak through music. Yes, Sag husbands. Yes, he's probably quite clear about what he's speaking, but maybe doesn't say all of it. But there's a deep honesty that now needs to be said. Out, out, out. We'll give you some examples here, you see. When you are upset about something, you don't tend to say, I'm upset about it. You say, well, I'm not feeling so good, and you shouldn't have said this, and you shouldn't have said that, and you get into blaming, instead of saying, I feel sad about that. And then saying no more. Not getting into the other conversation of it, but just saying the emotion and stopping there. Stop and have it. You see, the practice has been to get into you're right, I'm wrong, you said this, I said that. You see, and you go round in a circle and you get more and more heated and more upset and more angry, and it doesn't resolve. But when you say, I'm upset, I feel sad about that, and stop, you allow something different to unfold in the moment. You allow the other person to stop for a moment. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, but you've stopped. That's just a little message there. Yeah. So you're saying here, Shalette, that you speak your truth and it's not heard. All right, well, some of you aren't heard. You're right, you're not heard. And that's all right too. You need to make that all right. But you need to free yourself by expressing what it is that you're feeling. What it is that you're feeling. Not that you think you've understood, and not your side of the argument or your perspective, but what you are feeling. The feeling is what needs to come through. Right now, what are you feeling, you see? It is the feeling that is the healing, you see. When you don't come out with it, you hide it inside, and this is what causes all the distortions in the brain frequencies. Things get distorted, and then your day gets really wrangled and mixed up. Yeah. Oh, we love you. We do. Yeah. So that is our message to you for today, especially around this Cancerian energy. Because the Cancerian energy is emotional, strongly emotional. And we want to show you how to deal with the emotions, but to deal with them in a non-threatening way. And you are not threatening when you are honest and sincere and non-defensive. And if you can practice this, whether you feel you're heard or not, whether you feel anybody listened or not, you'll be quite amazed at how your relationships will change dramatically and how you will feel so much better. Because really it's in the hiding of the emotions that the pain lies, not in the revealing of. Well, we love you. We do. We love you, love you, love you. And if you could just feel our love for you, you would feel fine, you would feel grand, you would be able to express these emotions with no fear. Because in the unseen realms, everywhere around you, you have guides, you have people who are looking after you. Not necessarily people in the way that you see humans and people, but there are beings who are taking care of you all the time. Do you not think that you are blessed with energy all of the time? Where do you think the energy comes from? Do you think it's just coming from inside of you? It's given to you. It's a gift. You are being given to all the time. Yeah. Oh, we love you, we do. We could go on, but this is probably just about right for today. Yeah. Yes, well, it feels like such a, how do I feel? I feel grateful and I feel vulnerable and I feel open and very grateful that you're here with me. And I hope that this encourages you to say your feelings and then stop and not get into discussions. So let's see how we get on with it. I want to thank you very, very much for being with me today, live stream. And I love you. Thank you. And I'll say bye for now.